And we're into the draft.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry for the bit of a long break. We've had some technical difficulties, not only on
Oh,
our
look
side,
at the first ban
also
for
the
Elab.
players. Oh!
It's our friend,
Alright, and I think
the balanced one.
Radiant team ban.
So Wisp. Let's see, second ban time, so after two,
So
what's
that
gonna
first
happen?
game for me was not an outdraft at all, even though you never let Doom go, but I know
So-
Elab got Doom, but I just thought Elab outplayed them. It wasn't even about the Doom.
Was it really them? Is that what happened? Were they outplayed, or
I
was
think-
it
I
was
think
it
they
the
did.
balance of both heroes?
No,
you know, outdoing each other early on?
they were out farmed. Like Q Club knew their strength was team fights, and they grouped up for a team fight very early in the game. But not really a team fight. They just grouped up as 5 and went for a gank. They dived a tower as 5 heroes
Dire team pick.
on the 5th minute of the game, and they lost 3 heroes. I mean, the time you waste going with 5 heroes to gank 1 is already bad enough. When
Yeah.
you get 0 kills and 3 of you die, it's almost game ending. They were so far behind in experience. Witch Doctor couldn't cast his Death Ward. There was too many problems.
Well, I think you'll be interested to see Invoker's been added to the roster. This
you know,
one's gonna
you
be
know
an
I love
interesting
myself
game.
some Invoker.
Yeah, Invoker always spices up these games. Rubik.
Rubik's also.
Okay.
Rubik's not as uncommon as Invoker, but still a pretty fun. So far, it's been a pretty fun draft, I would say. The only hero that's you see a lot out of these 4 that have been selected is Alchemist,
Radiant
but
team
the other
ban.
3 are pretty fun.
Yeah, let's see.
Banning Night Stalker.
Waiting on their
Dire team ban.
okay.
All the bans are very, very straightforward.
So Wraith King looks seems to be a common ban. Or
Who's that?
sorry, not Wraith
Undying.
King. Undying. Yep.
Yeah, Undying and Tusk together are a crazy tag team, and individually, they're some of the best supports in the game. Undying dominates the lane, spamming his first skill, and Tusk is just good in a billion ways.
Reserve time.
I can't remember if it was Q Club or Elab that banned Wisp the last turn, but it seems some teams in this tournament are making banning Wisp a priority.
I think they're ruling out certain strategies for the other team.
Yeah, there was a time where Wisp was top tier, I guess. He is still top tier, but he was one of the top 2 bans.
I mean, I'm very curious to see how Q Club are going to structure their next couple of moves in this game. It'll be nice to see them come back a little bit and put up a good fight.
I know, but I mean, like, they had such good team fight that last game. They had Witch Doctor ulti, they had Earthshaker initiation with Earthshaker ulti, they had Slardar initiating. They had so much going for them. They kind of like, I don't know. They
It could be one of these other elements. I mean, certain times we've noticed
Team pick.
some of the Q Club heroes overstepping or over-chasing fights that they shouldn't have gotten into in the first place. So there could be some positioning issues as well, maybe even some team communication.
Well, that's in a nutshell, it's decision making, and there has been a lack of decision making from a lot of the teams that have got stomped on today. Like, lack of decision making, lack of coordination. You coordinate your stuns, you coordinate your ultis with those stuns, you win the team fights. And there's been a lack of that, and that comes from practice. A lot of these teams probably didn't practice enough, or there is a chance also that there's nerves involved, and the nerves throw them off their game.
I only hope they can put on a good fight here.
Reserve time.
Going into the reserve time to have the 3rd pick.
Legion
Q Club
Commanders,
here as Dire.
or
And
Wind
Wind
Ranger is just very common, but Legion Commander is a little interesting.
Oh,
it's the
quickly
pick
over to
Tiny. And this is an a la carte Tiny. Usually you don't see Tiny pick too much without Wisp by his side, but it looks like they're going for it with him. I mean, he's still a great hero. Tiny is like a ruffle stomper, you know. He blows up your supports early game, and he blows up some of your carries.
Q Club taking their time
I
here.
do though wonder how Tiny fits into this draft. I don't like the so far. I don't like the Elab draft very
3
much.
strength heroes.
It's well, yeah, it's 3 strength heroes, it's 3 melee heroes, and it's 3 possibly off-lane hero. Like, Invoker has to be mid. He just has to be mid. So Tiny's not mid. So you're guessing Tiny is safe lane farming. Who's supporting him as he's safe lane farming? It's not going to be Legion Commander. Magnus is probably going to be off lane. Legion Commander is probably going to be jungle. And they're probably going to get their last pick as a support for Tiny. That is a greedy, greedy, greedy draft. And I think they're going to get punished.
Let's see. Q Club into their last minute of reserve time here for their 4th pick. So for those of you still with us, thanks for tuning in. We know it's been a long day and we appreciate you guys hanging around. We've had quite a long day ourselves, but it's been a lot of fun. And we hope this game tops it off.
Hopefully it's not a stomp.
Yeah, hopefully.
Well, we have one victory. We don't have to see Doom again.
And I mean, it'll be interesting to see how these teams that have stomped other teams today, how they will fare against each other tomorrow.
Insta ban on Spirit Breaker.
Team banned.
Interesting. I really don't like Elab's draft. I don't know how else to say it.
They might have a way to build something together there. Might all fit in with their last pick. And
I mean, whoever their last pick is, who is their second support this game? I can't figure it out. Are they playing an Invoker support? I mean, I heard of a build. I heard of it once, where an Invoker goes mech and whatnot, but he still needs mid, so he can't be support. I don't see it. I don't know how this works. I'm telling you, I really think it's going to be Legion Commander jungle, which is a trash build in my opinion. It is not good enough for competitive play. Tiny safe lane with a support next to him. God knows who that support is. Could be, I don't know, a Dazzle. Magnus off lane. It is such a greedy style of play. You can be triple teamed on a lane and get owned completely. They can cancel out any one of these heroes except for Invoker. Invoker will compete in mid, but I mean even Invoker probably loses to Widranger in mid. As long as Q Club don't really get outplayed, Lion, that's the support they're gonna put alongside. As long as they don't get really outplayed, they have decent enough team fight. They have strong laners. They got good supports. They have, if they want to play the farm game against Q Club, they have Alchemist. You don't play the farm game against Alchemist. He'll be hanging out Aghanim Scepters to everybody. I just like their draft a lot more. I'm guessing their last pick is going to be a second support. It must be.
10 seconds remaining.
let's see who that last pick is.
Probably a support that benefits from Aghanim Scepter. Just so if Alchemist gets overfarmed, he can pass one along to him.
Reserve time.
30 seconds left on the reserve time for the last pick.
Seconds remaining.
And an Enigma. Very interesting.
So,
They
4
could
intelligence
be-
heroes and 1 strength hero.
Yeah, they could be matching the greedy tactics and trying to put the Enigma in the jungle, which is probably what they're doing. They're saying, you want to send Legion Commander to the jungle, we'll send Enigma.
Yeah, that game is paused again, some connectivity issues here. I'm sure they'll be back shortly.
Sorry guys, some issues with the mic and the PC. So we'll start off, Kareem, introduce the Dire Radiant side for us.
Hold on. So, say that again, sorry, I was talking to
Introduce
some of the last...
the Radiant side for us.
So we have GH playing with Magnus.
Gave up.
We've got Rajix playing on Invoker in bottom lane.
Safe lane Invoker.
So a lot of beacons coming around. Smiley Face picking Tiny and Lion GH. And who's on the top lane with Legion Commander? That's CBS Determined. And now it's I believe it's your turn to introduce us.
So we have balanced Gamay on Rubik. We have Windranger. We have Sharktizia on Windranger. Shadow on Alchemist. Karuchi on Enigma. And Wakarene on the Darkseer. It looks like there might be a fight in middle. I would probably say there is, and it's not a fight Q Club want to take. The leanings stage is actually going to be quite interesting because I criticized Elab's draft. Oh, Alchemist is probably dead. That was really bad execution.
The battle
And
begins.
really strange fight there. I mean, Magnus is just chasing him out of shame right now. He's confused. He's not sure what just happened. Okay, so
So I mean, at least it didn't result in any first blood there.
they're actually still gonna go for the first blood here.
Let's see what
There's
happens.
two heroes up on the hill. Tiny's gonna throw Magnus into him, and he's gonna pull Sharktizi towards their tower.
Oh wow.
Ah, and it failed. I mean, they're trying to style on them at this point. You can't front on that. I mean, each their own. But it wasn't executed properly, especially the first time. Magnus looked like he was AFK the first time.
Alchemist being a little aggressive there.
So Alchemist against an offlane Legion. Offlane Legion and Magnus. This is very strange to me, to be honest. Q Club's lane makes sense, and Magnus is
Okay, well they're gonna take the
really,
fight.
really playing poorly right now. I mean, Legion might
Is
make
he
up for his.
alluring, or what exactly is going on there? Magnus
He's
has
being
managed
body
to
blocked.
survive.
He's being body
You got
blocked,
a
and the
tango.
Sunstrike first blood by an
There you go,
Invoker.
Wow.
That was pretty good, but that was really bad play by Magnus. I mean, really sloppy, arrogant even.
I mean, Wind Rangers just died.
She did, and we missed that. That was Lion mid, and it was a solo kill. That should never happen. Never.
Let's have a look at the last test. Let's scroll back up to the top. There seems to be some action going.
They seem to be camped next to their tower. They're not willing to fight. Invoker offlane. I would think Darkseer should handily take this lane. As you can see, Elab really just want to fight. They're trying to put on a show here.
See how it goes. Yeah, I mean,
I just hope
they're not letting that top lane go.
Yeah,
And
Tiny's about to throw him, and he's
on
gonna
with
drag
Rubik
him
and
in.
Alchemist.
He's gonna drag him
no
in.
one's coming their way. Oh wow, they're like face to face, and there you go. Rubik's gone in the first part of the engagement. Magnus continues going in.
I mean-
Alchemist goes into the backup. I mean, this is getting a little
Yeah,
awkward around the
it's
tower.
a little
Tiny
wonky.
finds himself out of
It's-
position and
This
just
isn't
runs
exactly
himself back
professional
into the
Dota right
forest
now.
behind Magnus, and it's back to business. They're gonna pick up the Bounty Rune on their way out.
I mean, how is a Lion outlast hitting a Wind Ranger mid? I need to think about this.
Okay, yeah, he's dealing a good amount of damage there.
And he's getting ganked again by Magnus. He's popping the salve.
Yeah, I think he sensed that, and Magnus is still lurking around there.
Magnus is just, he's clowning. Almost a kill on top lane.
See, I mean, I feel that these two kills have been avoided by Q Club's side, but they've been, again...
To be honest, if Q Club was on their game, they wouldn't just be defending some of these kills, they
Radiant's
should
top
be
tower is
owning.
under attack.
They should be owning Elab. Elab drafted strangely, they're playing strangely, and they're getting away with it. How is a Lion outlast hitting a Wind Ranger?
I mean, that could be a testament to Elab's good teamwork and good setup. But let's see how that fares out.
Well, Magnus hasn't been performing his combos, and they've still been getting kills.
He has been bullying everyone, though.
Well, yeah, he has, but by bullying, he's right-clicking on them, towards them, and they're running away. Lion is pinging Tiny, I think telling him to leave the lane, which is pretty funny. Okay, Enigma's probably in a little bit of trouble.
What have we here?
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And they're coming in again. The Clown Patrol. Seems like they want to stop the Enigma. They haven't really contested his farm so far, and yeah, he's in trouble. He's got his Eidolons, but I don't know if they're gonna help him here. I mean,
Oh wow.
what? Tiny is getting really low.
I mean, someone needs to go in there and finish that Tiny off. It'll be.
Yeah, he's dead. He's dead.
All right. Well, there you go, Rubik. I think this Tiny and Magnus coupling around in the forest is working out early game for them because
I mean,
Magnus can be thrown at another hero and take enough damage, right? I mean, they're both tanky heroes, and if you throw Magnus in, you don't have to be worried about him dying.
Look, in
quickly,
truth,
right?
you could take a combination, 100 combination of heroes into the forest and gank Enigma. He doesn't really have an escape method. So yeah, it did work there. But when they're doing it up here and stuff, it's Q Club's fault. All they need is a TP, one TP or two, and they will get double kills.
Well, they seem to be pushing down. Alright, well,
And
right, Q Club.
that's a dead Rubik.
Okay.
Alchemist gets a return kill. I would say that is worth it. A Rubik for a Legion. Definitely a good trade. They're, how long has Magnus been waiting here? I genuinely feel like Magnus has been waiting here for what seems to be a whole in-game minute. Oh, they're going for a kill here. A little low, Alchemist. He's gonna have to retreat. Legion.
Yeah, I mean now they're playing a
level
little
6
smartly
yet.
about it.
Enigma now farming the other jungle. Well played. I guess that gives them. Oh, whoa, whoa.
What's happening there? Oh,
And I think did Lion. Okay, Lion got another solo kill on Wind Ranger mid. That's just.
okay. Well, this.
Yeah. Not much to say there.
Well,
Okay, so Wind Ranger has half the last hits, and
yeah, I don't think this is working out.
all right,
for-
he has.
for Wind Ranger.
Oh, okay, I completely don't understand Dota anymore. This Lion is absolutely owning. I've never seen a Lion with this many last hits at this point in the game, and 3 kills. I Wind Ranger. I told you that Q Club would lose this if they get really outplayed, and you could see it for yourself.
I mean, it's so far it seems extremely bad for Q Club. It's 8-2.
And Alchemist gets the stun
of
off.
the game, but they're taking fights, and there could be.
And it's another missed skill by Magnus. This time a skewer.
It's not over yet. Is that safe to say? They still have a chance.
Oh, they have more than a chance. I mean, they start playing like they can, show a little bit of their real potential. Easy comeback in my eyes. Oh, a black hole wasted on Invoker. Well, not wasted, used because they got the kill. Well played. That is a big kill. You want to stop that Invoker. And now, Wind Ranger is officially scared of Lion.
Yeah, I mean, they should have changed lanes a bit earlier, I think.
No, Wind Ranger just shouldn't have.
I mean, Wind
Sorry,
Ranger should be
thrown her
winning
lane.
mid, yeah, but if that's not working out and if Lion...
She just
Seems to be
needs. She
neutralizing
maybe
her.
needs a gank. She just needs a gank. But the problem is Rubik couldn't leave top because the second he leaves top, Alchemist is dead. He's there to protect him.
Well, there's a fight happening down there in jungle. And,
call.
oh, wow, that's a lot of action. Invoker
That
gets
was a
kill.
1 duel by and Legion gets thrown in for another kill. Styling.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
And up here, Lion is diving on Wind Ranger. Fun stuff. Now he has Blink, so get ready for another kill. I might as well leave the camera on. Wind Ranger is going back with full health and mana. Not sure what the thinking is there. Now she's running back.
She's calling out for help.
Tower is under attack.
I'm
Right, there seems to be, are they taking the fight top?
Dire's structures are fortified.
not yet.
Alright, Magnus just
Dire's
lurking around.
bottom tower is under attack.
Okay,
A third person is coming top.
yeah, there's gonna be some action there in top, and there's the courier. There's a fight. There's a fight in the jungle. There you go.
The lions
Well, Invoker got a
Well,
kill.
that's a
Alchemist
good kill
managed to get a
online.
kill.
That's 500 gold for the Alchemist. The Alchemist himself can turn this game around. Wind Ranger, I mean... Wind Ranger... Wind Ranger has almost no farm. I mean, let's just switch to net worth here for a bit. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, she's one of the lowest.
She's supposed to be your mid second position carry. And she has less farm than their 5th position.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
They're thinking about a gank here, possibly. Yeah, here it comes.
I mean, top has not run out of action ever since the game has started.
Pick him up. This should be a kill.
Oh yeah, I mean it's about
I don't
time.
know. Oh,
Q-Club
Rubik doesn't have
picked
enough mana. And they turn it. Oh my god. They're getting another TP and a Sunstrike. Oh my god. Alchemist barely lives and he's dead. And a duel. Oh my god. Don't tell me Wind Ranger is going to die again. She dies. The duel isn't won, but this is turning into... Oh, and they're diving the tower. It's officially a stomp.
Well,
Lion with a triple kill. This is just... It's hard to watch, you know.
Dire's top tower is under
When
attack.
a lion has this much net worth, I know he was a mid lion, but when you have this much net worth 11 minutes into a game, I'm afraid to say it because I do want to keep the games exciting here, but
Tower has fallen.
it's almost GG already. It's really, really bad. It's not even the kills. That kill score is not that bad. It's just
once again, I mean Q-Club
it's a
finds
net
itself in a
worth.
position
Alright,
with
that's
not many
something. That's
options.
something. We just missed it. But Invoker for the 2nd time gets killed by Darkseer. This time with the help of Enigma. That is something. The Darkseer is the shining light of this team. He
Radiant's
almost has his
bottom
mech.
tower
He
is
can
under attack. Dire's
he can do
top
things.
tower
He
is
can do
under
things.
attack.
How much he can do, time will only tell. But
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Magnus pinging. He wants to go in on the Alchemist. And he's waiting for his Legion Commander. He's pinging again. Magnus really wants to get a kill. Here we go. Magnus with Legion Commander.
Magnus, I mean, Magnus has not stopped lurking in that top forest.
He has a Rubik for help.
Rubik gonna, oh.
I mean, the
He does
Rubik,
not
the
see
Rubik
what's
just
behind
left him. And the duel comes in, and there's the Sunstrike.
Rubik
It's a
is
kill.
a little undecided. I mean, Rubik should just back off. He was a little undecided there. He should have just continued running
And
back.
there it is.
Windrunner's gonna get herself killed if she stays there.
She has.
So
Oh,
that's-
she
that's-
used her wind run. She's dead.
So, I mean, a bit of bad positioning mixed with a bit of.
I mean, what are they?
bad
What are they
decision
doing
making.
going in?
It's
Okay, I understand there's a black hole, but there's an entire team here. What next after your black hole? Yeah,
just- This is not gonna look pretty.
interesting.
Q-Club are gonna
Very
see
interesting.
themselves in another team wipe against Elab. I think they're rushing to these fights.
I mean, when
Without
three of
having
your
the right
three of your
ingredients.
teammates are dead, why are you still taking a fight? Just because you have black hole? You land black hole on one, and you don't even get to kill that hero. Doesn't make sense. They've been outplayed, to be honest, in every way. The only lane that was salvageable was Darkseer, and he just threw his life away for nothing. I mean, they should wait. They should wait. Darkseer has at least been getting some farm. He has his mech up. Wait until you get your level 11 ulti, Wall of
mean,
Replica.
Darkseer and Alchemist seem to be the only hope for Q-Club in this position. Windrunner has totally.
With the only
played
hope
it
I could
by
think of
Lion.
right now, and it is a good hope. It's not a small chance of it happening. It's kind of a large chance actually. If Elab have to push up onto the high ground, you're pushing up onto the high ground of an Enigma with Black Hole and of a Darkseer with Wall of Replica. That could
Alright.
that could cost you the entire fight.
So there's a smoke. Oh, oh, he's out of position.
They're gonna
there.
get this kill, but they're gonna
They
they're
should
gonna
get
get
this
punished
kill.
for it. Oh, oh,
Wow. Well, Lion quickly jumps in
oh
to get
my
that.
God!
It doesn't look like it's worked out for Q-Club. It seems like they've smoked themselves into disaster.
This down to the beginning. What made you think used to the chance?
So, quick response by Elab.
You know, something tells me that if this wasn't, well, the prospect of this being Q Club's final game in this tournament, if this was game one, I swear they'd be close to GGing right now because they know that this is. I mean, it's so bad. I can't even put it into words.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Alright, so 24 kills for Elab and 5 kills for Q Club. And
Yeah.
This is
See, I'm more interested in the last hits than the kills. Look at that. Well, Magnus finally died. He probably deserved it with his overly aggressive
I mean,
plays.
he's been lurking around in that top jungle for a long time. I think he's not surprised he finally overstepped himself.
See, I mean, it's hilarious. They only want to get kills. That's all they're interested in at this point of the game. Missed stun by Lion, but he blinks away. He could have actually been punished there if they reacted fast enough. Oops. We missed that.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
So,
I
our
mean-
Q Club completely out of options. Alchemist has now switched to bottom.
Well, they're not completely out of options. They have to do one thing and one thing only. They need to try and get Darkseer to level 11, and he's almost there. And they need to wait
Well,
for Elab to initiate, like they're about to do right now, and counter-initiate with their ultis. If
well,
they do that,
I mean, you could see Elab moving in. Q Club have no team movement whatsoever there. They need to respond to that quickly.
well, they're
And not too late.
They're,
Oh,
they're
well.
playing scared right now, and to be completely honest, it's happened to me plenty of times in Dota, where you just feel like you're being dominated, and you feel helpless. You just don't want to feed, you don't want to die. You start playing extra safe.
Alright, well, they've managed to regroup their team, and I think they're going to take this fight. They target Legion Commander
And
first.
there
Legion
is
does not take the duel. Oh. Well,
Not a
Legion
bad
Commander
fight.
goes down, Wind Ranger
They
goes down.
take
Magnus, so that's 2 for 1 so
That
far for
is
Q Club.
exactly what I was talking about. Counter-initiation to a gank.
And Tiny's hiding.
Tiny blinked away. He's probably going to be safe. Oh, Rubik
Oh wow,
tosses
Rubik
Tiny.
manages to steal the toss.
That is very nice. Very
That's
well
a sweet
played,
move from
actually.
Q Club. Very
They
nice.
just have to worry.
Signs
Lion's
of life.
gonna come by for a drive-by kill.
Oh wow, Lions just
Oh,
they need to take him out. They're not showing any resolve about it. At this stage, it's just laying back.
I
Oh
mean,
no.
when Lion is right-clicking you down, it hurts, right?
Yeah, but I mean, you're either taking that fight or you're not, and it's oh wow. Okay,
Wind Ranger can get Tiny here, especially with Surge. Oh, he blinks away.
there's a lot of backstepping, and they're not taking the fight to where it should be.
blinks
But hopefully,
away,
they can
TP's
improve
home.
that.
I mean, look, as bad as this is for Q Club, they won that team fight, the first one, and I'm pretty sure
I think what the,
you see a little bit of a dip in the net worth. I mean, that was a one fight for them.
do they need another team fight to bring them back? Do they need to win another team fight?
They need to win another 3 team fights.
Well, I mean, Wind Ranger outsteps herself again there.
Yeah, I mean, look, I don't know what to say. Your Wind Ranger is supposed to be your second most farmed hero, and it is the least farmed hero in the entire game. I mean, not to be harsh on the guy, we didn't keep our eyes on mid. We don't know exactly how it happened, but he lost mid severely to Lion. And Lion isn't even a popular mid hero. He's an unpopular mid hero. They want to fight again.
So, Elab are just
Reverse
lurking
polarity is
outside
up in
Q
5
Club's
seconds.
base.
Under attack.
Here it is.
Oh
Beautiful.
wow, Magnus goes in and pulls Enigma out.
Easy
Oh
2
my
kills.
god.
I mean,
This is
he
not
just
working out.
used his wall of replica, and that is 100-second cooldown blown just because you want to use it before you die.
Well, Rubik goes out of this quickly, and
And
Wind
that's-
Ranger's down. Alchemist is their one-off of a team wipe, and he's on the top lane farming. You know, I mean, Alchemist is, in terms of net worth, he's not doing too bad, right? He's in 3rd place despite his team being currently very
but
outplayed.
Alchemist usually, even on a losing team,
Is good at farming.
yeah, he usually, even if his team is completely getting outmatched, he's usually drawn top farm.
Radiant's top
Just because
tower
of his
is
Greevil's
under
greed
attack.
skill. But it's true, Alchemist and Darkseer are small bright spots, but you just, I don't know. Enigma needs farm, he doesn't have it. He doesn't have any of it.
Okay, I mean Magnus goes down again.
Wind Ranger needs farm, she obviously doesn't have any of it. But they're gonna get this kill on
They
Tiny.
can take Tiny out. They should take Tiny out.
Yeah, he's dead.
Okay. Well, if you look at the net worth, Darkseer has moved up to 4th place.
I was just telling you, these two are doing alright. They're doing alright. It's acceptable. But you need more than that, you know?
Yeah.
Like, you got the black hole of Enigma into Alchemist Stun, Wall of Replica. It can work. Their team fight is still strong. But their team fight has big cooldowns built around it. So if you fail with your ultis, the next 2 minutes are going to be dominated by Elab. I mean, look at this. Legion Commander's just rushing in for fun. They should take this fight. That was questionable.
Okay.
They didn't need that black hole. And that
But I mean,
is,
they took
that
Lion
is
down.
200-second black hole
Yep.
down the drain.
Taking Lion down could be that much worth to them at this stage.
I struggle to believe that. But again, the net worth is taking a small dip. The XP is also taking a small dip. I mean, Wind Ranger's in trouble here. She's little Red Riding Hood. She's lost in the jungle. She's running away. She senses something really bad's about to happen.
Yeah, she needs to get out of there. quick.
Yeah, and they all came in.
Her items, I mean, Windrunner has not been...
She's got phase boots. That's about it.
Yeah.
She's literally got phase boots 21 minutes into the game.
See, they have to be
Look,
careful
I mean, look at the
about...
Darkseer. Darkseer is on his way to getting
Is under attack.
a BKB. He's got a mech. He's got a blink.
Is under attack.
He's where he's supposed to be.
Are fortified.
The Alchemist has a Hand of Midas, which has helped him a lot with catching up.
Alright, so Q Club are trying to handpick their fights here. They don't have any more
Is it
options
TP?
besides that.
They look like they want to take this fight, but I'm not sure they'd want to do that. Like I said, they should wait for Elab to initiate and counter initiate.
Under attack.
Spread out, expect the reverse polarity. You know Magnus is waiting to jump in and suck all of you out.
I think over the last 10 minutes we've seen a bit more confidence about Q Club. They're
See,
starting to move
It's-
better together as a team.
They have. We've seen more from them in the last 10 minutes than we have past game and a half. I mean, Rubik should not be standing here. Rubik should be standing right behind, just here. If Magnus blinks in for reverse polarity, Rubik can steal reverse polarity and pick Magnus up and pull him down, so skewer doesn't even work. Quick Roshan.
Your shrine has fallen to the radiant.
Then picture a Rubik with a reverse polarity, black hole, wall of replica. So much team fight. I still stick to what I said. They made me look stupid by doing this badly. Well, getting outplayed this badly. But their draft is strong. Much stronger than Elab's.
Oh, well, there's a Blinken. Tiny.
They're baiting them so the reverse polarity come in and he gets sucked in. That's actually a really good play from the Darkseer. He knew what Magnus is trying to do.
Yeah, that was good thinking.
There's Magnus
Alright,
and there's
there
a
you
pull.
go.
And why is Rubik in the middle of that?
Well, Darkseer's out, Rubik's out. This is not looking good for Q
I
Club
mean,
again.
I was just talking about how Rubik is standing too
Darkseer is
close.
brought back into the game.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
He has a wall of replica, so they can't stay. They're scared.
Dire's
And they
middle
should
tower
be. It
is
would be a
under
mistake
attack.
to stay. He can't blink away now. Alchemist gets killed. And Lion jumps in with his ulti. Well, they're throwing him, they're dragging him.
And
That was actually
keep in
pretty
mind
funny.
that Darkseer has just walked back into the game, and now he's walking towards
Enigma
Elab's
doesn't
base.
even know where he's going, man. Enigma's gonna go solo Roche. He's dead already.
Yeah, let's look at that fight happening at. Well, Wind Ranger gets taken out. Rubik gets taken out.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Alright, Lion is now using Finger of Death on creeps.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's middle
That's-
tower has fallen.
They
don't
see
know
the
what to say.
Alchemist. They have the ward right here. He's, unfortunately, he's gonna die.
Yeah, I mean, yep. There's not much to say there.
They also see the Darkseer, so... I mean, Enigma had a blink there. He could have blinked in and Black Hole. He walked through the wall of ice. He deserved to die there. Let's not lie. Let's not joke about it. And they're diving the fountain. A trademark of the games we've been having today at CSL. And there is a reverse polarity.
Oh.
The troll polarity.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
That's a Finger of Death on creeps for you again. With the 15-second cooldown, why not, right?
Are under attack.
20,
Yeah.
sorry.
Dire's middle barracks has fallen.
I think we can effectively say this game has been over for quite a while now. But
Yeah,
let's see. Just the
it was
finishing moments of
effectively
the game.
over when Lion had double the last hits of Wind Ranger in mid.
Dire's bottom barracks has fallen.
And Alchemist.
Okay.
Okay, that was pretty funny. It was like a light show.
Dire's
Is there any point in looking at the fight recap there?
Yeah, why not? Doing nothing else, right?
Okay, Elab, take this again. Okay, it seems to be a team wipe after team wipe here.
And that's the GG.
Yeah, that's
Radiant victory.
We're gonna go for one last break and then sum up all the action from today. Not sure what to say about this other than
good game, well played to both teams. Elab put on an amazing show for everybody.
I mean, the foreign teams, man. The foreign teams have dominated today. The only home team, UAE team, to win today has been TT, which was also a
that's true.
stomp.
I mean, YOLO is also partly from the UAE.
True.
But I think Elab have so far shown immense immense potential. But
Yes,
all four
I think
contestants
this
coming
game
into
was a
tomorrow.
little clowny, to be honest. I didn't think it was a professional win or anything. It was like a pub game, you know, like let's have some fun. Let's put on a show for the people that are watching, that kind of thing. But and that's impressive because I do think out of the 4 teams that got outplayed severely today, I think Q Club is the most established and best team out of those 4 outplayed teams. The other ones are new to the scene a little bit. Q Club are a little bit, they've been a little bit of, like around the block, so they should have understood this a bit more and they should have done a little bit better, especially this game. You know, it's one thing to get outdrafted, it's one thing to get outfarmed, it's one thing to get outplayed. They did not get outdrafted this game. They definitely got outfarmed. And it's hard for me to even say they got outplayed because some of the plays were so clowny. I mean, you saw it.
Yeah,
You know,
I
3
mean,
people diving your tower, running around, Magnus going around in circles, and you're still getting double kills or triple kills. It didn't make sense, you know?
that is
They
true.
have
I
to
mean,
work on their reaction. Like, the reaction time. When you see a teammate getting dove, why aren't there any TPs in? There's always a TP after a teammate's dead and the second one's about to die. You TP in and, okay, they're going to get a 3rd kill.
And that's something we've seen common in many of the games today with the defeated teams. Yeah, I mean, a lot of it really depended on the movement of the team into what is a late fight and fights that they shouldn't take. That being said, Elab did not make this easy, and I think they're very promising contestants. Congratulations to all 4 teams that moved to the semifinals. Good game, well played to all the other teams that showed us a good performance today, but just couldn't match up.
Yeah, I mean,
And-
just before we go on the break, because we're going to touch on this after the break for our closing, but I don't want any teams to get demoralized by their performance tonight, my words in general. I mean, I'm pretty sure we all watch professional Dota on Twitch around the world, Far East, Europe, America, and all we can do is strive and learn from that. We take the meta from that. We learn their tactics. We learn, and a lot of the teams today just seemed like they were nervous. They're out of their comfort zones. They haven't competed in this kind of competition before for prize monies, etc. There was a lot on the line, and I'm sure a lot of them can perform a lot better than this. I've watched some of these players play, and I know they can perform better than this. But sometimes there's a learning curve. You need to give it more tries. You can't just give up after some of the results we've had today.
Absolutely. No, none of the teams should give up, and they should take this as a learning opportunity and to grow their teams further. And it is a growing scene, you're absolutely right. And I mean, we wish all the best for the teams in their development. We're going to have to take a little break before we come back. But thanks for those of you who are still with us. Congratulations to ELAB and all the winning teams, and good game well played to all our teams that have been knocked out today. And we'll be right back.
See you guys in a bit.